What's up, everybody? It is Monday, May 30th, 2016. Hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, long weekend, unless you're trading futures, and is ready to go into the work week on Tuesday here. So, on Friday, the SPY and the markets in general rallied up into this 210 area, so we are back in this kind of resistance zone. It will be interesting to see where we hit resistance. So we saw light volume in the SPY on Friday, but we saw a bit of a rally into the close. So it'll be interesting to see where we open on Monday. Futures aren't that far off from where they were, so not a whole lot of movement so far here at Monday night. Along with the SPY, we saw the dollar rally yet again, so interesting turn of events there. Looks like it could continue to rally, which, if that's the case, that could make it difficult for the SPY to continue, and it could make it difficult on oil as well as gold. So gold, going with gold first, dropped lower again on Friday, and this is starting to be a concerning area. If you're a gold bull, it could if it breaks much lower, that could be very concerning and could go and retest. First of all, this previous little uptick here on the GLD at around 114, and then below that we could go all the way to the previous prior breakout, or the 200-day moving average even at 111.25. So a bit of a concerning issue for gold. We'll see how that fares if we can bounce off this kind of consolidation area. If it does, then we can. It's still a bit of a scare. We would want to see it rally and stay above, rally above the 50-day, and probably stay above for a little while. As far as oil, it still closed above its 200-day moving average for the third day. Opened low, but then rallied throughout the day. And that 200-day moving average is flattening out. The 50-day is coming up to meet it. So it would not be surprised if we had a pullback down below the 200-day moving average before it moves higher. But it's still what started out looking kind of as this moderate consolidation is gaining more legs. So even though it's kind of this long, low slope uptrend, if it continues in this way, it could gain momentum, and we could see something move into a more parabolic state. Usually, the other thing that could happen is it could fall back below and do like some kind of retracement and before moving higher, but it looks like it could go higher, that it wants to go higher from here. Even with a rallying US dollar, it seems like oil wants to get back to previous prices, and so it's battling the 200-day moving average right now. The next area of major resistance would be if it possibly at 1250, and then again at like 1285, and this little support, this little line of resistance here. So that's pretty interesting. Oil is up slightly throughout the day today, and again, not a whole lot of action in the futures so far on this Monday, as of Monday night. So looking at some triggered trades for today, or for Tuesday, excuse me, the 31st, we've got a couple interesting things. One of the things we want to look at, though, is for long trades. Since we are up at the higher end of this channel, it's a little bit scary to put on long trades right here, especially since we haven't seen any kind of volume come in. That being said, it has been in this area quite a few times before, so it could have slowly whittled away at resistance from that point. But the trades that we've got on the radar, Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola for the 6/17 options expiration June 17th. So that's hit the radar. On the short side, we've got two trades for July 1st, and that's Illumina, which this is interesting because it's got such a large gap play, and even though it's got quite a bit of resistance here, if it's able to break this resistance line, at that point it becomes more of a gap fill. So really it could break either way, but this is a short play on Illumina, and we've got a short trade on SRPT, which I think is a trade that long trade that we previously said, maybe not so good. So that's interesting as well. Also we've got Oxy, which continues to trigger on the long side, and so this is a good trade. This is obviously based on oil, so depending on your view of oil, but this is a long trade that has triggered, so you see kind of this uptrend and a consolidation pattern. So this is a trade that I continue to like. The area that I would go with is you can do this two ways: wait for a breakout, or wait for it to go kind of towards the bottom of this channel. It's at the middle right now, so if your view is bullish, you can take it on Tuesday, or obviously if you just want to follow the strategy, which is what I try to do, just follow the strategy. And finally, Wayfair Inc., which is an interesting one. So again, looks like it's consolidating against the 200-day moving average, but it looks like it wants to break away from that. With that being said, so it's got this downtrend line, and depending on where you want to draw it, it's very close to breaking that as well. So I like Oxy, Illumina short, SRPT short, and Coca-Cola long. So if you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, do so. Follow me at Trade Kraken on Twitter and StockTwits. God bless, good luck, and good trading.